So I'm gonna string these two videos together because oh, what else can I do?
Technical difficulties.
So Nate just went. These guys, one of this guy down here just tried to shoot Nate, and it missed.
No, I
So
dodged.
you dodged.
Yeah, that was me.
That was all him. And this guy, I think he was
No, he was right there.
Was he there?
No.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. It was a broadside.
They start yelling to each other, and they're like, "Hey, there he is! Get him! Get him! Get him before he would, you know who shows up."
What about comlinks?
Yeah, that's what they're yelling into the comlinks, but they're on bikes,
You know-
so you can hear it overhear it.
Check your privilege. Not everybody can afford comlinks.
Let's see here. Where was my notepad? There it is. Somebody's at my door.
Someone is at the front
Tell them to
door.
go. Yes, thank you.
912 at night.
Oh, that was a test of our wireless doorbell system. That was only a test.
Had this been an actual visitor, you would have seen someone walking through the door.
I would have.
Would have
Okay.
grabbed your shotgun and proceeded to point it at the visitor.
At the visitor.
And him, watch him or her shit her him or herself.
Themselves. So, all right. So it's back up to he dodged a shot and shot one of them pretty badly. It is back up to Emu again.
Wait, what about me?
Oh, wait a minute. What about you? Oh no. What are we doing, Frostburn?
I think I'm gonna wait till that white motorcycle moves more. So.
Okay. All right. Memory serves. He just turned the corner and was heading down towards where Nate's at.
Correct.
There's also that orange and red dude.
Right. They were. Oh no. God dang it.
Earthquake.
No, earthquake. Map lock.
All right. So if it's my turn again,
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna make that right turn. Just shove the motorcycle out the way.
So you're gonna go like this and say, "Screw you." Rotate it.
Yeah. So long, screw you. See you in St. Louis.
Round. So you're like. Let's see here. Ramming speed.
It's a motorcycle, for God's sakes.
I'm just gonna gently nudge it out of the way.
Okay. Roll some.
How many nudge dice do I get? Is it ground vehicle piloting jumped in?
Yeah, let's say
That
that.
would be 13 dice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I got 6 successes.
6 successes. All right. What is the handling on that car? I wrote it down.
It is
3 and 5.
3 and 5. Yeah.
All right, cool. Well over the target number of 3 and 5. And then he is going to, I don't know how to do this here. He's on a motorcycle, so let's say his handling is going to be...
Well, he's off the bike, right?
Oh, yes, you're right. He is off the bike. That's right. So the bike's just going to kind of be pushed.
Take it like a bitch.
Yeah. So the bike's going to get pushed and right into him.
Sweet.
So you nudged it. You just kind of like whip around the corner here, and you're heading down that way. It's technically zip and then zip file and then rude. Then the gangers go. I don't know if there is anything you want to do yet, or just hold your actions.
No, we're not rolling, so there's not really any reason for me to do anything at the moment. Yeah.
No gang.
So if we're waiting, then the gang's gonna go this way here. He's gonna flip around, heading that way. This guy's heading this way. He's coming down this way, and He's already flipped around.
Can I tell what kind of motorcycles they're on?
Yeah, they are. Let me pull it up here for a sec. Here.
Cheap knockoffs.
Hopefully.
That's the Hot Wheels brand.
Yeah. Motorbikes.
They're metal machines.
Yeah.
Harley Davidson? No.
No, they're Yamaha growlers.
Harley compatible.
What's what do I know about growlers?
They're not the. Let's pull it up here. Hang on. They've actually got a thing here for it. Yamaha growler, popular with the thrill seeker, wilderness buff, and light freight drug smuggler crowds. The best PR for the growler came from its recent use by Sherman Cain on the TV show Blood Hunters. So,
All right, so these are not racing bikes.
These are
like
Dirt bikes.
Yeah, these are like something that they're not the best racing bike. I'll say that.
okay. So I might be able to outrun these dudes.
Yeah.
You might be able to. I like it.
These are. Yeah. Let me see here. Yes, you would. Absolutely would.
Okay.
Just looking at the Hyundai Shinhong and the top speed of the Growler. Yeah, you would be able to.
But they accelerate at 15, and he accelerates at...
20, 25.
Okay, so yeah.
Maybe just leave these guys in the dust, man.
Well, I'm going to string them along for now.
Okay.
Oh, good idea.
All right, so they're after you. They're chasing you down.
All right, I'm just going to pull them away from the van, and then I'll start making turns.
Okay, so basically you're off the map here, and
Yeah,
so are most of these guys.
splitting the party.
Yep.
That's how we do.
All right,
It's
so
safe for me to pull out.
it is
As soon as I
safe.
see the last bite that goes past that entrance.
So you guys pull out after the last bike goes away.
Hey, some dumb chick named Bethany Meg's truck.
Whoa.
Oh, hey.
Is she available?
Ow.
What's she up to? Is she available or?
I know.
ASL.
That.
Hey.
Hey,
That's
who said I
there
was
you
a
go.
dog chick? Was that Tim?
That was not me. That
Or
was
was it
not
Brett?
me.
It was
Wasn't
Griff.
I would never say that.
That should have been your first choice. Come on.
Yeah, I would never say that. I mean, like, not while you're listening, obviously.
Not to your face or nothing like that. No.
At least I'm in your face honest. That's not Tim.
That's
who's-
fine. I'm
That's
okay.
right. That's me.
Um,
Conniving.
We're trying to like.
What'd I
make it
miss?
go away.
bring her up to speed.
We're trying to make a getaway.
We're driving. We're driving.
Yeah, we took her to a safe place, but they still found us, and now we're driving away in the van.
Which is
And
invisible.
Nate's being the decoy. He's being the rabbit, and we're running.
Also,
The van's invisible
Yeah,
again.
I was gonna say, still it should be invisible.
Nifty. All right.
we're living in it down by the river.
So. Okay. You guys are getting out the way. You're turning. You're getting ready to move ahead here. I'm gonna flip that around again because I can never tell clockwise and counterclockwise.
Reverse counterclockwise.
Don't do it.
Yep. Reverse counterclockwise. I was waiting for it.
Oh my God,
Brian, no. Brian, no.
that's your new
yes.
catchphrase. Glenn.
And then, as you guys are pulling out here onto the intersection, something else shows up.
Mm-mm.
Oh no!
Mm-mm.
Boom, dun, dun, dun.
It's an attack
Is that a fucking
helicopter.
Tachikoma?
It is a fucking
That's a
Tachikoma.
Tachikoma.
It is a Tachikoma.
Fun fact: there are no things for Steel Lynx drones, but they do look like Tachikomas.
Cool.
So I
Oh,
did
shit.
Photoshop one today.
That's fine.
It is the I don't know if you actually have a picture of it, but fall over. That right there is a Steel Lynx drone.
That's a big That's
That is a big
huge
thing.
bitch.
It's about the size of a smart car.
That's a huge bitch.
It has 3 turrets
Oh,
and is a little more than lightly armed.
I guess the real question is, does it identify as attack helicopter?
It is crawling at high speed, which
In my skin.
in your skin.
Identifies as a pansexual attack helicopter.
As a reminder, it was improved invisibility.
It
so-
was improved in visibility. You're right,
And good thing too.
Yeah, sensors. And
because
shit.
it is climbing this wall this way and trying to making a beeline for the gas station here.
Wait, what? How did it know? Did we bring the RPGs with us? We should have, but we didn't, did we?
No,
Because that would have been a good idea, but that's fine.
we don't need no stinking RPGs.
That's true. I mean, we're
Just
playing
tell-
one.
We are sophisticated, classy Shadowrunners. We don't need vulgar explosives.
This is how you know Jugami's not with you guys.
That's right.
That's
His action was break everything.
right. I once fired an RPG at the deck of the boat we were on.
That was a fun time.
So Rick's not here, so we're not literal holes and everything.
That's
He
right.
wasn't the smartest troll, but that's fine.
He was the funnest. He was one of the funnest. Him and Brick
Yep.
both. I love them.
All right. Well, in that case, do we lay low? Do we bail? What do we do?
What are you guys doing here?
Well, I gave you guys a route to follow to the embassy.
Oh,
Yeah, well, I'm gonna keep going straight then, or maybe make a right turn.
Well, the
you
right
do-
turn's all the is a bunch of concrete
Yeah,
dividers
there's
here.
a
Oh, okay.
yeah. I was gonna say there's a divider. Maybe whatever you do it very quietly because invisible way may be. Does improved invisibility make you silent as well?
No.
Yeah, then let's be really fucking quiet.
Yep, it just works against camera and other technology as well as living entities.
Yeah. So
What was
whatever
the
you do, be quiet.
what was the threshold you got on the? How many hits did you get on that invisibility test?
All of this.
So many. You got
All
you
the
got
hits.
Oh,
tons.
I didn't roll my cast. It's an instant.
Oh,
Uh,
yeah, because the
that's it.
spellcasting test net hits become the threshold on any test to see the character.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
well,
I guess you need to roll that then.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, you
important.
should probably roll that. And high.
Nom shibari, nom shibari, nom
Use
shibari.
all the edge. I mean, really, you shouldn't really be holding any more edge at this point. You should just have dumped it.
Okay,
into
so
the...
4, and then I can spend edge. I have 3 more edge left, so wait, hold on, I think. I started with. Nope, I only had 2 edge. I only had 1 edge left to burn, so I might as well burn that one.
Okay.
Nope, I guess that didn't hit, so. It's still 4 hits, right?
4 hits. Yep.
Yep.
Okay.
That's how that goes.
Or does it you burn an edge to make a failure or a success?
That's
You
that's
can-
like 4
Yeah,
edge.
you can
Yeah,
buy
you
a
can
success with
buy a
the
success.
Oh, no. Okay,
It's
no.
3 or 4 edge to do that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Not easy.
4 edge to reroll all your failed dice.
Yeah.
3 edge to buy its automatic
And-
hit.
And by 1
Oh.
hit. Yeah. Yeah.
1 edge to
Yep.
reroll 1 die.
Yep, that's the one you're looking for. Once you have 1 edge.
All right. Bethany, while you're here, let's go ahead and get you inserted into this initiative order here. Roll me some initiative.
Okay. What is my initiative? And
Your
uh-oh.
initiative is 9 plus 1d6.
Hey, you are the best.
Sure.
I got a critical glitch, so it's just 9.
So no, 9 plus 1 because of that one. So your initiative is 10.
Oh,
She's taking a nap in the back of the van.
Yeah.
Yeah.
what? What's going on?
Go, bitch.
Shh, be very, very quiet.
All right. So let's see here. Oh, okay. So, okay, here's what happens here. And Nate's ran away with all the other bikers. Except for that one that fell off his bike. was this one here.
He fell off his bike.
He got shot and knocked off his bike.
Yep.
Everybody else just kind of zimmed away without him. He's getting back on, and he sees the Steel Lynx combat drone, and it stops and looks at him. And he's like, dude, he's pointing at the drone. He's pointing back at the direction Nate's car went. And he kind of shrugs his arms like, I don't know what else to tell you, man. I don't know nothing about anything.
Definitely not birthing no babies. Yeah. I'm sure it'll work out fine for him.
I'm sure it works out very fine for him.
Good.
The turret turns on that thing and turns on the dude, and he gets shot.
Savage.
Who got shot? Boo got shot?
Boo got shot. The biker guy got shot.
Boo got shot?
That is a...
You got shot?
Ow. He gets, it takes, let's see,
40 billion damage.
pretty much. He gets knocked back down again after taking a rifle to the chest there, and he is dying with big nasty wounds.
We should help him. I'm just kidding.
I'm sorry, I don't know where that came from.
Yeah, I don't. He'd do it for us, man.
Everybody in the van,
What do you know?
roll another perception check here.
Oh no, I don't roll those anymore. I'm tired of rolling those.
Yeah, I know.
I got 4 hits. It's more than 0. Only losers get 0 hits.
Yeah.
I'm driving blindfolded.
Saladin.
Are you with them, Rude?
Yeah,
Yeah, roll perception.
Shit.
Just straight perception, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I got 2.
2.
It's not bad.
Yours.
Could be less.
Yes, buddy.
All right.
What are those things on the road? Are those barricades, or are they just things on the line? Like,
Right here, like on the crosswalk.
no, not that. The other
Oh,
ones.
those are like streetlights.
Okay.
Streetlights.
Yeah, they're
Music.
just hanging over.
People.
Those of everybody who rolled more than 1 on their perceptions checks.
Trash can.
You guys are noticing that there's a lot more people, like pointing out of the windows next to inside these buildings. Looks like they were ready to ambush whoever came down this way, but they can't see you.
Well, that's good.
Because we're stealthy, bitches.
That's right. We should lean out and be like, y'all can't see us, bitch. Y'all can't see us.
Wait,
Y'all
wait.
can't see
You
us.
can't see me, you can't see me.
When I use my blinkers, do they see me?
Make sure you obey all traffic laws.
So
All right, so let's beat feet or wheels, like whatever, peel rubber, whatever the hell it is we do here.
No, I'm not going to rev my engine. I can hear the engine.
I'm just kidding. Just drive slowly, carefully, obey all the
Casual.
traffic laws.
Drive casual.
Yeah, just drive casual.
Yeah.
So you
Pretend like
guys
you're
drive
supposed to
pretty
be
much. Don't worry about me, because that's it. This drone just keeps on going towards Nate in his room.
Yep. The good news is we got away. The bad news is you probably won't. Sorry.
What's the speed of the crawler? I mean, he's got a head
Oh,
start.
it's gonna be slow as shit, dude. He'll be fine.
Yeah.
It's
Once he can
it's not
fly,
bad.
I think he's gonna be
Did you
fine.
say it was a Steel
Yep.
Lynx Panzer?
Mm-hmm.
Or Steel Lynx combat drone?
I did say that.
Yeah. XL 15, interval speed is 15, and then top speed is 80. So
Yeah,
Yeah, it's way slower than me.
it's not going to catch you anytime soon.
That's right. You'll be fine.
Um,
just don't go off road.
so you guys, let's ask where. Okay, let's do this. Nate, where are you going?
I'm not entirely sure. I'm basically just going to lead them on a wild goose chase for a little bit. I don't want to lose them too soon.
Okay.
But you would like to lose them.
I would like to lose them eventually. And then I'm going to head for a nicer part of town where, you can't have a running gunfight without attracting the attention of law enforcement.
Lone Star.
Um, so that's going to take about a good hour or so, trying to jerk him around, running all over the place. Let's do a couple of tests here.
Sure, come on around.
Emu, let's do ground vehicle operation. Couple of them.
Around.
All right.
Three tests.
First one,
100.
4 successes.
Okay.
Second one, 2 successes. I'm not liking these dice.
Mm-mm.
Third one,
1.
4 successes.
So we got 4, 3, and 4, correct?
Correct.
Okay. You managed to shake off about, let's see, there were 5 motorcycles. You managed to shake off all 5 of them.
Nice.
So that means after about a minute of verifying that they're no longer following you, that you've outrun them, you flip around and you head a different way to try to get to a nicer part of town where it's not a very good thing to be shooting and running a fight.
I'm also going to use my smuggling route knowledge to try to take some roads that don't have as many cameras on them.
Okay. All right. So everybody else in the van, are you guys deviating from anything, or are you heading straight on the path that Nate was giving you?
I mean, I was napping. I have no fucking clue what's going on. So.
We're on the straight and narrow. As long as we don't get spotted or get pulled over or shot at, we're gonna stick to the plan.
It's a good idea. Also, I hate the government. I like German expressionist cinema.
I think you like German. You like nothing, Lebowski.
Yeah, my question is, how do you navigate a? I mean, if there's not heavy traffic, we're okay. But if we get in heavy traffic, we're in an invisible van. So.
Oh, they're gonna get run. We're gonna run into.
Yeah. I mean, if I stop at a red light, somebody behind me is gonna pull up and hit me.
Actually, once we to the point where there's other cars on the road and we're off the, we should probably just not be invisible anymore at that point. Unless you're gonna go off road the whole way, we're gonna get fucking run into.
Well, I mean, I'm not sure. The part we're heading into, is it a nicer part of town?
No.
I mean, there's an embassy there.
Okay.
Yeah, you're going
to be in.
Well,
it's
there was
a war zone, embassy war zone.
Sorry, there was an embassy in Basra or whatever.
Mogadishu.
The Chinese embassy that we accidentally
yeah.
bombed.
Whoops.
Accidentally bombed.
Mogadishu. Yeah. Oops. Sorry, guys. Our bad. We just shouldn't keep the invisibility on once there's a possibility we can get hit by other cars.
Okay.
They'll definitely notice.
Okay.
No.
When we get to more populated areas, I'll stop concentrating and drop the invisibility.
Okay.
Probably a good idea.
All right, let's do that then. Let's drop the invisibility. You guys are driving into downtown Seattle. That is the rich part. There's every bit of a corporate presence here. All the mega corporations, all the government is a seat of power for everybody.
Nice.
Um,
Like it.
let me pull up Microsoft Paint here and give you something because I'm sure you're gonna want some kind of
Nah.
As we pull into Microsoft Paint.
As you pull into Microsoft Paint.
Everything gets very two-dimensional.
Yes. Oh God.
Looks like it was drawn by a 3-year-old.
That's right.
You're not wrong.
Look, man, I'm doing my best I can with a mouse here.
Let's see here. Yeah, there's some significant lag on my machine because of recording here. So, meh.
It'll be fine.
There's a guardhouse here. There's a guardhouse here. And save this as JPEG. As crap.
.jpg.
Crap.jpg. And let's go to the map. Let's see, image. New. It's terrible, I told you. And then where's our van? And we can't see because this is
Bring it to the foreground.
Yep. Hey, there's me. There's our
Oh,
van.
it happened.
It happened. I'm there. I'm God.
Yes. The face of God appears.
And you're like, oh God. No.
Return the map.
That's right.
So
Like Yar.
it does. Oh my God. I had a dream about him the other night. I pistol whipped some goat. So the van drives up. Here is the embassy. There's a closed gate here in the middle here of the road, and there's 2 guardhouses on each side.
Are there guards?
There are guards in there, but they are talking to a person on the other side of the
Here
gate.
is this cutting out for everybody.
Huh?
Cutting out.
Yeah, it keeps cutting out. Like you sound like you're going.
Nope,
It's
just you.
It's just
you.
you.
What?
A-E-I-O-U.
What?
Actually, you do look like you're cutting out a lot.
Launch.
I'm just cutting up.
Dukes.
There's the 2 guys, and there's 2 people in each of these security booths, and they are talking to a 5th person outside the gate, and he is demanding to be let in.
Uh-oh. We're not still invisible, or I'd say we just run that guy over. Does he look
That
like
would
he should be there?
Really weird.
Is there intercom we can talk to? Is there intercom in the gate house? Like,
That's who's
pull
using.
up?
That's how they're talking to this guy outside.
Okay. How's he dressed?
He has got on red robes.
Oh, and a white beard and a hat?
No, but his face does look pretty disfigured.
Oh no, he's on the Mythic Dawn quick kill.
Should pull up and be like, dude, what happened to your face, man? Just pull up right next to him.
Yeah.
You said
He's got red robes on. I mean, this was obviously a good idea.
He says, "Oh," he says, "I demand you will let me in. You will fear my wrath." And the other guys on the other side are like, "Yeah, whatever, dude. This is like, no, we're not, no."
Quick, somebody geek the cosplayer.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
He turns around. He says, "Wait a minute. Is she?" He points at the van. He's like, "You're not supposed to be here."
Yeah, we are. We're delivering a package.
Domino's Pizza.
You guys.
Yeah, we
Well,
have.
Totally off script here.
What's up, Mike?
You guys like opium? I've got some in the back.
Yeah.
I got the stuff. You got the money.
Okay. So I mean, like I said, I want to pull up and talk to the guards. Hey, guards, we're here to deliver a package. Can you let us in?
Big black dildos.
Yeah,
We got Harry the Hatchet in the back.
that's right. He's gonna hit you with the closest thing at hand. It's gonna hit you.
Happens to be an 18-inch black rubber.
Look at that. Surprise!
Oh my god.
Surprise!
Is persuasion a thing here?
It can be if you want to.
That's really
No, I mean it is an actual skill. I think.
Yeah, I think it is.
I don't have it.
Social. Oh yeah, you don't have it. Okay.
It would probably
Social
be.
something.
Oh yeah.
I've got influence.
Your face might have that ability. That skill.
I appreciate that. Thank you.
I can strongly influence them to let us in because I have influence.
So be the face.
Pop your tits out. Let's go.
Yeah, let's go. Tits out, bits out. Tits out.
I'm actually a guy. I don't have tits. That won't really work.
Do it anyway.
Well, in that case, you should definitely be fine with it.
Wangs out, fangs out.
Don't assume these guards' sexual orientation. You never know.
They're attack helicopters.
They are all attack helicopters. They all helm the Earwolf theme.
Oh my god. I got
Roll some dice here, Bethany.
For influence?
Influence 14
Uh,
roll play. 14
yeah.
different. Let's go. I'll give you
Influence. I thought influence was more like for societal things and like social gatherings.
that. Is it? I haven't read that part
I'm
yet.
pretty sure it's the what is it? It's persuasion of the Shadowrun world.
Jesus, Quinn, stop spoiling it.
Oh my
It's the shaping of opinions along with a con. Yeah. Yeah.
With a
it's-
con. It's a con job. We're fine.
There's con and then there's influence.
Aircom.
So am I rolling this? Is that how this is going?
You're doing it. You're rolling some.
Doing it well.
That's right. You're like, we got a package.
7 hits, yo.
You're like,
Damn.
this is a package. We need to deliver the package. Point at your crotch and be like, this is a custom hand
I got
job.
I got a dick in a box.
Do you have to split your dice pool between the two people, or should we just
No,
focus on
If you just do on one, the other one's gonna go wrong.
If
with it.
anyone, yeah. Custom hand job. Pointing at your crotch the
So
whole
it's
time.
it's willpower plus logic opposed check.
He
You got
only got
7
3.
hits. I'm convinced.
Yeah.
And they're like, so you're explaining the situation, and you're like, dude, move aside, go ahead, go away. You explain the situation, and you show you've got an ambassador here, and they recognize her, and they're like, oh, okay, yeah, come on in. And as you're driving by, this dude in the red robe is like staring daggers at the ambassador, and he's like,
Wow.
Yes.
Hey guys, you see that? You should totally arrest that dude. He wants to kill the ambassador.
What is this nerd's problem?
Also, I think he actually. So is he really short? He actually might be dungeon master. Or,
Yeah, he's-
or if
yeah,
he's tall, he could be Venger.
Yeah. So he actually is dungeon master. He's just out of work. That's all.
That's
Out
right.
of
He's
work,
got
dungeon
nothing.
master.
We'll DM for money.
He's looking for the. He's looking for that amusement park, so he can go back.
Go
home.
back home. Yeah. So as you guys pull up, yeah, no, that's not gonna happen. The ambassador, the lady, she thanks you. You know,
Well,
She says-
we're driving in there too, aren't we?
yeah, you are. Everybody is.
Okay.
Everybody's going in.
I love your thanks, but I love your money even more. So
All right.
We take credits
yeah, like not on credit. I mean like actual credits.
wired into our yin yang accounts.
No, I'll take unmarked cred sticks, please.
I'll take a sword for that.
Let's see here. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of you.
I
I only count 1, 2, 3, 4 people did the job. So I mean,
but you know,
you slept
What
through the
about the
whole
other?
thing.
What? Yeah.
That's not
No,
matter.
she's the one that got her out of the
Look.
limo.
Yeah, I beat an ogre's face into a van. Okay, I just
That is the thing she did.
deserve something.
That's the typical Friday night for you, though.
Are you asking how many of us there are? Because
There's 5 of us.
Merton Aloysius is going to have to write an X because only 5 of us can write.
What?
So,
Let's see here. She's probably, the U.S. government thanks you for returning their ambassador here, and
you're so
is willing to pay you, a good amount. Let's see here.
good.
To pay you for a situation well done. Where is the thing about
Better not be
compensation?
paying us in bonds. I don't want
Also,
U.S. bonds.
Yeah. Also, plus costs. Like bullet holes in cars and ammunition. That'd be nice.
Look, man.
Well, I mean, if you're gonna try to sweeten the pot, you better try to sweet talk the people who are trying to pay you.
Yeah, because we already kind of gave away our own bargaining chip, so there's that.
That's the truth.
What was our bargaining chip?
The ambassador.
Not much else we can offer at this point.
Well, I mean, I let's do this. They're
Hearty
gonna pay
handshake,
you.
pat on the back.
They're gonna pay you 3,000 per person.
Okay.
If you want to try to sweeten that pot, you can roll
No.
what is it? Negotiation.
You guys make me sick. I'll take your blood
Influence.
money, but I'm gonna use every dime of this and go watch some German expressionist cinema. Goodbye.
Yeah, I'm fine with that but Emu took more damage than I did probably. I don't know.
Okay.
I'll take your 3,000 Nguyen. Your blood money.
All right. That is 3,000 each.
And I'll
That
retire.
is 3 karma each. Actually, 4 karma because you guys avoided a fight.
We did, in fact.
We actually avoided a big one. That Steel Links was
A big one. A
something I
monster.
was not planning on doing, but it was prominently presented in the rules. And I'm
How are you supposed to beat it?
That's why I provided the RPGs.
Oh, okay. Wait, in the as rules as written, there was no.
Yeah, in the rules as written, there is no way to defeat it. So I provided RPGs.
So what are you supposed? I mean, so you're supposed to run.
You can attack it. It's got an armor rating of 27 or something like that. Ridiculous.
You could try to hack it too, or
You could, yeah. That's something that does come up. But
Sure, all you have to do is keep it away from me long enough to have me break into it and take it over. Sure.
everything I could find about 6th edition trying to take ownership of something means you actually have to go into the hardware guts.
Oh yeah.
So just
that's
jump on the
fine.
back, just like it happens in Ghost in the
exactly.
Shell.
No, I'm just gonna do. I'm gonna do some Starship Troopers. I'll shoot a hole in it and drop a nuke in the bottom, drop a nuke in the hole, and yeah.
It was kind of bizarre, and then
Well, I'm glad we avoided that fight.
there was a whole thing about a dragon trying to get with. That's the whole reason this is being chased. Is there's a dragon who ritually tracked her.
Okay.
With locks of her hair, so he's able to do ritual magic and figure out where she's at.
Oh.
When the ward went off, they knew. Oh, whoa! Now my tracking is off, and it turned it off in this location.
Yeah. Okay.
And that's how they knew the general area. The dragon sent the drone, and
maybe she swiped right on him on Tinder or something. Maybe he's really pissed off.
he wants to manipulate the whole
I bet he
Seattle
does.
status deal. It's an adult dragon. It's not one we've actually known before. I've never heard of this guy before.
Oh, okay.
He did done
Right.
up.
You done fucked up, AA Ron.
There are definitely
All
a lot of things I would have changed on this box mission, but it is what it is. It's
fine.
It's the first run of 6th edition,
That's fine.
and
That's good.
All right, did we get anything for the first encounter, like when we got out of the bar and stuff.
Wait,
No,
why?
it doesn't do it by per encounter. It just does it
Okay.
flat permission.
Permission. Okay. Permission. Permission. I see what you got there. All right. Interesting. So it does it permission. All right.
Yeah,
Cool.
that's another thing I'm not particularly great with. As a matter of fact, rules as written, there is no reward in the entire thing.
What?
What is right?
So, well, no, I assume that means it's relying on you to figure out when is appropriate time and appropriate rewards to use, right?
And here's yes, but here's the funny thing: is if I were to actually go into the full 6th edition rulebook,
Mm-hmm.
and I look up how much to pay a runner, it says base is flat 5,000. Period.
Oh, just
No
you know,
negotiation.
milk run,
No
or
milk run
take down
or
a dragon, $5,000.
$5 grand. That's it. And I'm
All right.
like, that's a little.
That's kind of dumb.
Yeah, that's kind of like about that. So I'm gonna probably end up if we ever do continue to play 6th edition, I'm gonna probably heavily modify that per the situation at hand.
That seems appropriate.
Maybe it's just like a ballpark figure. It makes no sense.
There is nothing that says it is not a ballpark figure,
That's fair.
but there is nothing that says it is. So they kind of leave it up to
Yeah, I guess they just leave a lot
interpretation. I have a feeling a lot of 6th editions like that, where you can just kind of they don't expressly say that you can modify it, but they're counting on you to modify it to fit your rules, your world.
up to you. Yeah, that makes sense, I guess. All right, cool. Very
So,
cool. This is.
I did have fun buying
What's
these
fun?
little tokens, these biker tokens in the van.
Oh,
They're
what
actually
did you?
they're actually flying cars and flying bikes
Wait,
from a
where did
sci-fi.
you buy them?
Drive through RPG.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they were like
What
it's like a folder of like 50 of them, and I just
Interesting.
used them as miniatures, resized
So,
them to fit everything.
They're just little graphics, and you can
Yeah.
just like copy paste them onto your board. Oh, that's cool.
So
That is
the
cool. I
Fujikoma
like
was
that.
a little different because I actually had to find a top-down drawing or image of a Fujikoma,
Nice.
and I had to like Photoshop everything else out of it, and that took me about
Nice.
an hour.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah.
But it's neat to have it.
Yeah, very cool.
So
Nice. Well,
that
awesome.
is 6th edition.
Interesting.
What did you guys think?
Okay.
Vastly simplified in some ways,
Nah.
vastly unsimplified in others.
Yeah,
I didn't see anything significantly different than for me from 5, except for maybe the way they do drain, and that you can amp up your spells, but you could do that before, kind of.
Seems like decking has been made incredibly. What's the word? It's just very ephemeral. There's like only a few things you can do, and you kind of just apply it to all the things you would do, basically, which is fine. It's not a terrible thing necessarily. Decking was always extremely complicated. They've been struggling with how to keep deckers from getting unsynced with the rest of the party since first edition.
Forever. Yeah,
Since first edition.
that's always
So-
been a problem.
So this flowed pretty well, I guess, from a decking perspective. So it's fine. I'm good with it.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure that I have like a valid informed opinion, right? Like,
there's quite literally
like,
just a
did-
paragraph on rigging.
Did
Yeah.
you do any rigging at all, though? I mean,
You did.
I mean, I
other
did
than your
some-
vehicle.
I did some driving, and I had my jumped in bonus, and that was the extent of the rigging, really. Kind of like decking, it was vastly more complicated in previous editions.
Yeah. I mean,
Um,
that's good and bad by making it simpler, right? It's good and bad.
Yeah. So, but I had fun.
Yeah, that's
So
the main
that,
thing.
and that's the punchline. That's really what matters. So,
Yeah.
I mean, would have been were the mechanics of the game more fun in 6 than 5? Or do you not compare it that way? Also, did you get to shoot your gun? Like any guns at all, Mike? Griff?
Yeah. Out of the sessions that I attended, I think the first one and the second one I got to shoot some.
And it's pretty much the same as 5, right?
Yeah, as far as combat's concerned, it's pretty much the same.
Yeah, that's the thing about Shadowrun is that you want to avoid bullets flying.
Yeah.
Like that's the last thing you fucking want. Once they are flying, though,
You want to close
have
it
to
down.
have somebody, like, yeah,
all
somebody
that's-
like Rude to just come in and just ruin people's lives.
Yeah.
Get him and Brick in the same room. And
It's like an insurance
Yeah.
policy.
Yeah, right. You have them both in the same room and have them hash it out.
Yeah.
We try the easy way, but we've got the hard way waiting.
Bethany?
yeah.
Yeah, Bethany,
What?
any?
I have no valid or solid opinions on things, so I'm
Figures.
just say I had a good time.
Okay. You know, that's.
Because I was the infiltrator, right?
Mm-hmm.
And
you did
I really,
infiltrate.
I did. I infiltrated the warehouse and I got the bitch out of the van, and so I got to do my job, and I feel like I did it pretty well. So
Did you stealth though? Or you just run in? You just ran in there though.
no, I stealth.
She
I
snuck in
stealth.
there.
Okay.
And the only reason that the one dude saw me was because of Nate's shooting. Because he fell back and saw me.
Yeah, he landed on top of her.
Yeah.
Okay.
But, I mean, so I got to do my job, and I felt like it went pretty well for me.
Yeah, I feel like everybody got to do stuff, and that's important, right? Everybody
Yeah.
had a thing going
That's what I
on.
was trying to shoot for, but it looked like some days where it was more slanted towards
Well,
something
not-
other than others, and that's fine.
but
That
not
was
every
the way it
part
was.
of not every run, or not every part of every run will go. I mean, like, there's going to be a gunfight, right? And in the gunfight, the Decker's going to be damn near useless. Not useless, but you know what I mean? Like, what did I do? Like, I was able to... We had the gunfight at first. I was able to, like, hack some cameras, so at least I could get some intel.
Right.
Which was about the best I could probably hope for in an actual gunfight. I mean, I
And
have a
then, like-
gun. I
and then-
have a Predator. I think I had a Predator, but...
And then you get a situation like yesterday where everybody was trying to be stealthy and not get
Right,
into
and
combat,
now Rude is
doesn't
trying.
have-
Yeah, so Rude doesn't have a chance to. I think if it all works out in the wash, it'll be fine.
Okay.
Man, we could have dropped Root off to face that, you know.
Yeah, we could have let
Drone all
Rude
by
do
himself.
his best on against the drone and
It just left him for dead.
just left him. You're like, yeah, dude,
He
I
would have
know you're not
survived.
Fighting,
He'd
so-
have come back riding the drone.
Yeah.
But hey, look, new toy.
Yeah.
Yeah. So no, I think it works out well.
Okay.
I think they did a good job generally of balancing all the roles or whatever. I feel like when somebody needed to step up to do their role, they were able to do it. So yeah, I don't know. I'm cautiously optimistic. I don't know. I think it'll be fine.
So let's ask my next question here is, do we want to go run we were originally, before we heard about 6th edition coming out, we were going to run Shadowrun Lockdown, which is the campaign in Boston, where all of Boston gets locked down and the runners are in the midst of that. Do we still want to run that in 6th edition?
How much work is that for you to do?
I've got to convert things from 5th to 6th, but I'm gonna have to do
I
it
don't-
regardless
I don't know the
because
difference, like in terms of converting. Like
Yeah.
I don't know how hard.
I've been
how
looking
hard it
at
would
rules of conversions, and for characters it's mainly at buff edge and skill pare down your skills.
I mean, it probably won't change the storyline much or the maps at all, but all the characters, everything else
Might
will
be
be adjusted correctly.
Mhm.
Yeah, you figure out how to convert.
The edge thing, I actually.
Yeah,
do
I
like
am
the
looking for a
edge
way to
thing.
convert things, and so far it's not been easy. I'm sure there's a way to do it. I just haven't found like an official ruling
I
yet
wouldn't
because they,
honestly. Yeah, I don't know. I like what they did with Edge. Honestly, I like the fact that you actually might spend it once in a while now. I feel like I never really spent Edge in any other edition, and now it's like,
But you could use Edge in previous editions to to re-roll, right?
You could.
Just like yeah.
In,
You-
in
it's just
fifth
you're not-
edition, fifth edition was pretty liberal with edge
So I didn't play fifth.
because there
I-
was
yeah.
there was spending it and there was burning it, and those were like two different things.
Yeah. I think
Spending
fourth
it-
was the last one I played, actually. Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah, in fifth you could spend edge to do certain things, and you get it back at like the next scene, and then if you burned it, it was gone forever. You had to earn new edge to
Right.
replace or new karma.
That's
rather.
closer to what I remember.
So here you have edge and you use it. When do you get it back? Next encounter?
Yeah, I think so.
Period.
They work out kind of like action points, it seems
They do,
like.
yeah. In 6th edition, it's more like you get it back.
Yeah.
Which is
every
good,
encounter.
because you'll use it, and it'll actually make a difference in the battle. Like,
And then you're
you know,
supposed to gain more edge during an encounter, but I'm still kind of dodgy on that mechanic.
Well, how do you figure out how you gain? Is it a role-playing thing, or
No.
how do you figure out if you're gaining edge, or how do you?
It's
define
during a
edge?
test. Like if you're, for example, if you're trying to attack somebody, and you've
Uh-huh.
got more, 4 extra distribute
Successes.
edge. If you compare the attack rating of the attacker's weapon to the defense rating of the target, if either is 4 or greater than the other, the player with the biggest value gets a bonus edge point.
Oh, okay. That just
It just
makes
sounds
sense.
like, but then you got to track every time you attack somebody, and make sure you. That's got to be on the DM to do it because we won't know that.
It's going to
So-
take
Bonus
some
edge point.
figuring out of both
Right.
DM and the player.
What I'm saying is, I tell you how many dice I have. You tell me. I guess you tell me how many successes.
If you're,
you
Yeah.
get.
if you're doing attack rating,
So,
then you just have to know.
What's
Or
the-
the only one would know would be the dungeon
So
master,
that's
game master.
that's one of those things that like I feel like it had the opposite effect of what they wanted. Like with the Pathfinder test, with if you roll 10 over their armor class, it becomes a crit.
Hmm.
right. But
Yeah,
only the DM knows that.
Yeah,
It's supposed to.
So-
It's supposed to speed up like one-sided encounters. I would assume,
But then it just
Yeah.
adds another dice rolled to.
but it is more to
encounter.
track.
it's
More
a little
track.
yeah, it's overhead.
So it's overhead, yeah. In theory, it should close down encounters quicker if they're more one-sided. But yeah, it's more state to track.
Right.
Well,
Hmm.
I'll do this. I'll go ahead and I'll look into
Just
how to
figure
convert
out.
characters to 6th edition, so we could try doing the
Well,
Lockdown
what is the
campaign.
what's the other option though?
either the option is I make up something new. That's
I mean, you
the-
tell
is
me,
there any-
dude.
Are there any
Which is harder?
campaigns?
no the official rulebook isn't even out yet.
That's what
Yeah.
I'm saying. If there's no canned campaigns, then you have to create everything. That means it's your time, it's your effort, which we can't. I can't say, yeah, let's do that because I want Elvis to
Right.
work more hours. That's how I feel. I mean,
You
that's
just got
why
to figure out what makes sense to you.
I have
dude.
I
Well, it
have
makes
a whole
sense-
bunch
yeah.
of things like I've got a
Right.
whole bunch of planned missions that I never touched. One of them was I shelved because it was the eventual plot of Dragon Heist.
Here-
It was
here's
going to
what
be
I'm-
you guys
okay.
look for a hidden vault.
Here's why I've always been saying let's just let 6 simmer in the back because we have 5 that we've been trying to get off the ground with a known 5 adventure, and now we want to do Pathfinder on top of that. So now you're going to do Pathfinder 2nd edition, and you're going to make a Shadowrun campaign, and whatever else we're going to be adding into it. So I'm like, why are we adding more work to ourselves when we're supposed to be having fun?
Mm.
Well,
But-
the only caveat that I would add to that is that doing it in 5th edition will not be without work. Like,
Yeah.
decking in particular is fucking complicated.
It was pretty complicated in 4th edition as well, so I'm sure it's no better in 5th
It,
edition.
it is
Yeah.
very, very, very crunchy, rules heavy.
And rigging in 5th edition is just as bad, really, like in different ways sometimes. And there are some places where the rules are just not there. So there are reasons to go to 6th edition.
Okay.
Will
If
it
you're a
fix all
rigger,
those-
if you're a rigger or a jigger, sure.
Well, I mean, if somebody's playing those roles, then that's a concern for the group, right?
I mean, yeah, I was planning on playing a decker, but I mean, if I would be the one dragging the group to the freaking crawl, I guess I would pick something different, right? Like, here's the thing, I don't care, right? Like, I mean, it's up to you, Elvis. Look at the amount of work that's involved, and look at the amount of like what the overhead is going to look like or whatever, and figure that out.
Let me research that, and by hook or by crook, I'll have something put together by let's shoot for the 15th of September. That's 2 weeks from now.
Yeah, that should be fine.
Will that be okay for everybody?
That works for me.
I mean, even if I got to rejigger the whole thing, it shouldn't be that. I've done worse with less.
Well, just figure out which one you want to do and which one's easier to do, and whatever that looks like.
I'll submit the entire Rifts campaign we did as my.
All right. And when is the official book coming out?
What did we say? It was the end of
officially
September?
Yeah. Because while we have a PDF, I would prefer
the hard copy is not coming out
copy
until October. The official PDF is actually coming out sometime this month.
I mean, Ben can print it for you if you ask him nicely.
Yeah, I'm sure if I give him some money.
So we're gonna run our stream. We're gonna stream that we're using illegal copies of a.
No, nobody said illegal. The official.
No,
we're not. Hang on, we're not streaming anything.
It doesn't have to be illegal.
We're not going to stream anything.
Book.
The official book that's not out yet, and not even available in PDF yet.
Wait, what are we talking about?
It is available
that's
on
the one
PDF.
that will be.
It will be available. It is available on PDF this month.
Right. Is.
And if you legitimately own the PDF, you are allowed to print out a hard copy of it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah. All right.
But as far as I'm concerned, Elvis is running and it's his prerogative. Whatever you want to do, I completely support it.
Yeah, I'm honestly good. Either way, mostly just want to give you more work than you want to take on. So whichever's easiest and best for you is good with me. I mean, honestly, if you want an opinion, obviously I would probably go with the. Even though I always liked the decking rules, I appreciate that they're also quite rules heavy and a lot of rolling and a lot of. I actually enjoyed a little bit more interpretation and a little less rolling. So, yeah, okay. I like the 6th edition decking so far.
And the thing about that is that it wasn't just that it was like difficult or complicated for the player to learn. It took for goddamn ever.
Oh no, yeah. Even if I had all of my ducks in the row, man, I needed like 20 freaking rolls to log onto a system or something.
I mean, you may as well have like a whole nother game session just for the decker.
Yeah, because if I wanted to accomplish anything, I would have to roll like 8 or 9 times.
I would let people. I mean, this is the way I was going to run it in 5th edition. Is I'm depending on Glenn to learn the magic rules because I don't have time to learn them. I'm depending on Nate to learn the rigging rules because I don't have the time to do it.
Yeah. But again, like, it doesn't even matter. Even if we know the rules backwards and forwards, I know there are a lot of rules and a lot of actions involved with them. So I actually didn't mind that 6th edition kind of obfuscated, kind of put a cloud in front of all of that and just said, okay, you've got like 5 actions, figure out which ones fit and go with that. Like I didn't mind that.
Yeah.
Well, let me do this. Let me put together something in 6th edition for tuning what we already have made in 5th edition to it. So I'm going to take all those characters we've already made in 5th edition, tune them for 6th, and I'll see how much work that's going to be. If that's going to be more than, a flip, a bit here and there, then I'll get with everybody and say, hey, wait a minute, let's rethink this. Let's look at 5th again.
Okay. Works for me.
So
wait, what character would that be?
Poe.
That's what I thought. Okay.
Dameron. Oh, Dameron.
And I'll look for I got everybody's 5th edition character.
Yep.
So
now some of the things don't jive in 6E, so some of the abilities and skills and things and
I'm sure there's
aren't
somewhere where it's not 1-to-1. Yeah.
I definitely know that. I think with Big's place, his character it'd have to be completely redone.
Yes, him and I've talked about that, and it's probably going to have to be redone from the ground up.
It
But
says, what's this again? A street,
It's like
street
some.
shaman?
No, he's
he
doing
was
some
a
medic.
toxic. Yeah,
Toxic
Oh, that's
thing.
right. He was a toxic
he was toxic
Um,
surge, and
meta
and
something.
he's already
Yeah,
said that
yeah.
he'd be willing to roll that one from scratch.
Yeah, that's fine. Okay, cool. Then,
right,
yeah,
guys.
Dan, just let us know. Just let us know what makes sense.
Will do. It's already 10:15,
Yep.
so I'm gonna say thank you all for coming. I hope you guys
Yep.
had some fun.
Yeah, it
and
was good
we'll go
times.
from this. I'm gonna stop
All
recording.
right, guys. I'll catch you later.
All right.
Thanks,
Sure.
guys.